So, what's the real takeaway here? The Cowboys' playoff struggles aren't just about Dak Prescott, they're about the bigger picture, the roster construction, the front office decisions, and the mindset of settling instead of pushing harder. Jerry Jones has to stop being satisfied with just one or two big moves and start building the kind of roster that can compete with the Eagles year after year. It's frustrating for fans because you can see the potential. The pieces are there. Dak is talented, George Pickens looks promising, and the team has moments of brilliance. But potential doesn't win championships. Depth wins championships. Smart investments win championships. The Cowboys need to think long-term and not get caught up in quick fixes or one-off moves. And that's why, if you want to see the Cowboys finally break through in the playoffs, you've got to want more than just one or two splash signings. You've got to demand that the front office get aggressive and build a true contender, not just a team that's good enough. It's the only way the Cowboys can get over that playoff hump and finally bring home another Super Bowl. Before we wrap up, I want to ask you, what's your biggest hope or demand for the Cowboys offseason this year? Drop it in the comments. Do you want more signings, a coaching shakeup, or do you think Dak should get one last shot with this roster? Let me know, because your voice matters in this conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We're aiming for 15,000 subscribers, and your support means the world to us. It helps keep the channel growing and the Cowboys talk going strong. Thanks for sticking with me through this breakdown. Remember, no matter how frustrating it gets, we're all in this together as fans. Keep the faith, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, hey there, my friend. You ever have one of those days where something totally unexpected just hits you sideways, out of nowhere? That's how this all started. Now, you know me, I'm always thankful for you tuning in, dropping a comment, subscribing, and being part of the Cowboys News TV community. Seriously, without y'all, this whole thing wouldn't even exist. But what happened today? Man, it was one of those weird little internet moments that you can't help but laugh at. So picture this. I'm doing my usual routine, working on a video, maybe cleaning up the workshop a bit. I don't really mess with Facebook that much. I'm more of a hit-and-run kind of guy on there. I post a few things, check out a group or two real quick, and I'm out. That's it. Ain't got the time or patience for all the drama or the rabbit holes. But today, something told me to check a couple of those local Facebook groups I follow. There's one for my old hometown of Westboro I like to peek into every now and then. Another one's about this old abandoned house in Virginia that's become sort of a neighborhood legend. You know the kind? Everybody's got a theory about what's inside or who used to live there. That kind of stuff. Anyway, while scrolling, boom, there it was. 2 birthdays on the same day. And not just any birthdays. I'm talking about 2 folks who are polar opposites in energy, style, and how they ride with the Cowboys. The timing of it all had me cracking up, and it felt like one of those Ghostbusters moments where the streams cross and you know something wild is about to happen. Yeah, that kind of energy. And listen, before we get too deep into it, let me ask you something. You ever just be minding your business and Facebook or any social media throw something totally unexpected in your face? Something funny? Maybe even something meaningful? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear those surprise scroll stories. You never know what kind of randomness is waiting on your timeline. Also, if you like content like this, Cowboys talk with real people, real fans, and real community vibes, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. We're on a mission to hit 15,000 subscribers, and I'd love to have you on board for the ride. All right, now let me tell you exactly who these birthday legends are. And trust me, you're gonna love this contrast. So first up, we gotta talk about the one and only Walker Wade. Now, if you've been around the Cowboys News TV community for a while, chances are you've seen or heard his name pop up. Walker's been with us since way back, one of the originals. And let me tell you, this guy is a whole experience. You never quite know which version of Wade you're gonna get on any given day, and honestly, that's part of the fun. Some days, he's that optimistic fan we all want to be. You know the type. "Wade is coming," he says, with that fire in his voice. He's hyped. He's all in on Dak. Believes this is our year, that everything's finally coming together. And when you see a fan ride that wave of hope like that, man, it's contagious. You start believing too. That's the kind of energy you want going into the season. But then, oh, there are those days. You know what I'm talking about. The fire turns into a flamethrower. Suddenly, Dak Prescott can't throw a screen pass. Jerry Jones is the problem with everything from the offense to global warming. And Wade? He's not holding back. "Get rid of them all," he'll say. "Start over. Blow it up." It's like he flips a switch from preacher to demolition man, and you just gotta buckle up for the ride. But here's the thing, I respect that. I really do. Because that kind of passion, it means you care. You don't flip out like that unless this team is in your blood. And Wade, that guy bleeds blue and silver, whether he's cheering or calling for heads to roll. He's seen the highs and lows just like the rest of us, and he wears every emotion on his sleeve. I've even been to a couple of Eagles games with him. Yeah, Eagles games. Brave, right? And both times, we got mollywopped. Like it was ugly. So now I'm sitting here wondering, is it me, is it Wade, or are the football gods just having a laugh every time we show up in enemy territory? Either way, we took the L together. And honestly, that tells you a lot about someone. Anybody can ride with you when the Cowboys are 13-4, but when you're sitting in Philly after a beatdown, still cracking jokes and talking football like family, that's a real one right there. Now I'm curious. How do you handle game day emotions? Are you the "we got this, no matter what" kind of fan? Or do you flip the table when things go sideways? Drop your game day personality in the comments. I want to see how many Walker Wades we got out there. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's keep pushing this video out to more Cowboys fans who live and breathe this roller coaster with us. We're building something real here, and it starts with fans like you. Now here's where it gets even better, because we're not just talking about one legend. Today, nope. Turns out on the same day we celebrate Walker Wade, we've also got another birthday in the Cowboys News TV family, and this one belongs to none other than Thomas Garrett. And let me tell you, if Wade is the loud, passionate storm of Cowboys energy, Thomas is that cool breeze that walks in the room like he owns it. Smooth, calm, collected. You ever meet somebody who's just got that classic vibe? That's Thomas Garrett. The man talks like Sidney Poitier. No joke. You hear him speak, and it's like, "Yes, Mark," with this calm, respectful tone that makes you sit up a little straighter. I'm telling you, if they ever made a movie about Cowboys fans, he'd be the wise voice of reason halfway through the film that pulls everyone back together. That's the energy he brings to this community. And just like Wade, Thomas is a core part of this thing we're building. Always there, always supporting, and always lifting people up. He's been putting in work on himself too. Man's in the gym, getting stronger every day. It's inspiring. You look at someone like that, and you realize being a Cowboys fan isn't just about game day. It's a lifestyle. And people like Thomas? They live it with discipline, pride, and loyalty. So today, we're giving flowers while folks can still smell them. Happy birthday to both of these real ones, Walker Wade and Thomas Garrett. Two totally different styles, but both locked in with the same love for this team and for this community. And honestly, that's what makes this channel what it is. Cowboys Nation ain't just one voice. It's a choir of all kinds of fans all over the map, showing up in different ways, but showing up all the same. And hey, if you're watching this and you're part of this Cowboys News TV crew, do me a favor. Drop a happy birthday message for Walker and Thomas in the comments. Let's show them just how deep this community runs. Actually, now that I think of it, should we start a birthday shout-out segment here on the channel? I'm talking full-on Cowboys Nation celebration zone. Yes or no? You tell me. Drop your vote down below. If y'all are into it, we'll make it a thing. And of course, If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to hit that button. We're chasing that 15,000 milestone, and with fans like you, I know we'll get there. All right, now let's take a closer look at Thomas Garrett. Because there's something about this guy that really stands out. Like I said, he's got that smooth Sidney Poitier kind of vibe. Calm, dignified, and just straight up classy. It's not just about how he talks, though. It's how he carries himself. You can tell this guy puts in the work, always hitting the gym, staying in shape, pushing himself. It's inspiring to see a fan who brings that kind of discipline and strength to the table, not just on game day, but in life. And that's exactly what this community needs. Fans who bring a positive, uplifting energy. Thomas is that guy. He's steady, he's reliable. And when things get rough, whether it's a tough loss or a frustrating off-season, Thomas is the voice of reason and encouragement that reminds us to stay focused, keep grinding, and believe in the process. You know, Cowboys fandom isn't just about screaming at the TV or hyping a big win. It's about the long haul. It's about community. It's about those fans who build each other up no matter what. And Thomas Garrett embodies that spirit perfectly. A guy who's got both the heart of a fan and the discipline of an athlete. Now I want to hear from you. Do you have a Cowboys fan friend who's also about that fitness grind? Someone who's not just watching from the couch, but actually living that healthy, strong lifestyle? Drop a comment and tell me about them. Let's give a shout out to those fans who bring more than just cheers, who bring strength and commitment. And while you're thinking about that, if you respect fans like Thomas, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's show some love for the kind of energy that helps this Cowboys family grow stronger every day.